lot of fun. It was exciting to get back out there and do it in a game. You've done it in practice so many times. Finally do it in a game. It's really relieving and it feels real good. I feel like our connection's been really good. Bart's one of those quarterbacks. When we need to fix any mistakes that happened in practice, he's the guy that'll tell me after practice, no, let's get it after practice. So he's always trying to make sure everything's right, and he's been on his P's and Q's, and I really like that.
You say the same thing to him? Yeah, I need to work with you a
for
little bit more?
sure. Whenever, we were working the comeback routes this week. Haven't ran those with him since like the first week of camp, and I was running them this week in practice, and he missed me on a couple of them. Right away we're like, we need to get back on that. So after practice, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we were hitting comebacks after practice. So just making sure that we're always on our game.
How much extra time do you guys put in besides the practice time that's scheduled for you each and every day? Does it vary, I suppose?
I would say it varies, but the extra time I'd say more so goes into the film room part of things, I would say. Our coaches, especially Coach Gilmer, he made it a big point to eliminate distractions. That was the biggest thing for this week, eliminate all the distractions when we're here doing our football business, make sure you're just locked in on football and everything like that. So I tried to do that and worked out.
Jazz, what was the big change from week 1 to week 2 in terms of you just getting more opportunities? Was it just that they just weren't there against LSU, and because they seemed to double Troy a lot, they just opened up a lot of things for you in single coverage?
Yeah, I just feel like that was just the way things went this week. I feel like that was the coverage that Akron was playing and just allowed the plays that I was able to run this week to open up as the way they did.
How much did last year stepping in for Rob when he was injured kind of help just your development? Because early in your career, you were just, injuries were kind of the norm for you, and then finally being able to be healthy to get out there. How much did that help just that point in time?
It helped a lot. Any reps you can get in a game situation is going to be big. And to go in and starting at a position, it's even bigger. So I just got to dabble my feet in that a little bit, and just helped me grow as a player.
Coach Gilmore said one of your biggest strengths is route running. Has that always kind of been something that just has been a natural for you, that you just understand where you need to be when you need to be there?
Absolutely. I feel like I knew that was always a strength of mine, so I just try to make that the biggest strength of mine. But then the things that I do need to work on, I try to work on those to up my game.
People obviously can look at your 100 yards, but you had 2 pretty big blocks on Rob's runs. How important is Coach Gilmore stressing that part as well?
Stresses it all the time with all of us. Every practice, he's always making sure we're on our guy, always making sure we're finishing our blocks, and even if it's a walkthrough type of practice, he makes sure that we're full speed getting to our guy and making sure we're always there and finishing.